In a small, isolated town, there was an old house that locals avoided. They whispered that anyone who entered would never return. Curiosity got the better of a group of friends one stormy night. They dared each other to spend an hour inside. As they stepped through the creaking door, the air turned cold, and the faint smell of decay filled their nostrils. They flicked on their flashlights, revealing dust-covered furniture and peeling wallpaper. In the corner, an ancient mirror loomed, its surface clouded with grime. "Let's split up," one friend suggested, eager to prove his bravery. Reluctantly, they agreed, each taking a different room. As Sarah explored a bedroom, she felt a chill run down her spine. The mirror in the hall caught her eye, its surface shimmering strangely. She approached it, drawn in by an unseen force. As she peered closer, she gasped. A figure stood behind her, pale, with hollow eyes. She turned, but nothing was there. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Mark felt a cold breeze sweep past him. He turned to see a shadow flickering at the edge of his vision. When he stepped closer, the shadow vanished, leaving him alone, heart racing. In the living room, Emma heard whispers, soft but urgent. "Get out, now." She followed the sound, her flashlight flickering, until she found herself back at the mirror. It seemed to pulse with a life of its own, reflecting a scene that was not her own. A family, laughing, unaware of the horror surrounding them. Panic set in. "Guys," she called, but only silence answered. She turned, and the reflection of the family shifted, their faces contorting into agonized screams. Just then, Sarah stumbled in, her eyes wide with terror. "We need to leave," she shouted, but the front door slammed shut, trapping them inside. The whispers grew louder, now a cacophony of cries. They raced toward the mirror, hoping to escape, but it rippled, swallowing them whole. The last thing they saw was their own terrified reflections, forever trapped in the glass. The next morning, the townsfolk found the old house silent, the door ajar, but when they peered inside, only dust and silence greeted them, and the mirror remained, unchanged, waiting for its next victims.